Does anything matter? This is a question that's been asked to almost everyone at some point in their lives. Whether it felt like the stupidest question or maybe the deepest question that you've ever heard in your life, most of the people tend to reach the same conclusion. Yeah, death is inevitable, so live the best life you can and create the meanings in your life instead of waiting for them to find you. My name is Darren Kagler, and I'm a beginner filmmaker. Now, don't get me wrong, I went to film school for 2.5 years. I worked on so many projects and wore so many different hats in those sets. Met a lot of great people and learned the basics of pretty much a lot of things. Basics is the key word there. And yeah, in the real world, I'm absolutely a beginner. But in terms of how filmmaking works, I would at least like to think that I know enough. Even though I've done a lot throughout those years at school, being in the real world still feels a lot different. It is a completely different league. Doing this job with the people that you just met, who have years and years of experience, by the way, talking about things that you've never heard of, expecting things from you that you've never done before, using gear that you've never used before, talking about people that you've never heard before, asking you for an invoice. What is an invoice? How the fuck do I pay my taxes? Why is everyone shouting points? Yes, first AD, I hear you screaming quiet on set. I'm being quiet, sitting in the corner. And why the fuck does the director wants to add 10 more shots? I love it. I love every second of it. I graduated from college in December 2024, and I put myself out there for the first time in February 2025. It's been about 2 months now. Today is April, and so far, it is everything that I could ask for. The excitement, the fun, the creativity, the things that I've witnessed, the people that I've met. It is so much more than what I thought it was gonna be. And I love it. I have goals. I have a dream. When I first decided to be a filmmaker, when I first decided to put myself in the film world, I also saw myself at a certain point. A point which will take time and lots of effort to reach, but one that I will achieve. Well, what's the point? What do you mean? Yeah, you have a dream. Good job. We all do. What's the point? Why does it matter? I'm not here to answer any philosophical questions. I'm not here to teach you things that other professionals can teach you in so much better way. I simply want to take y'all to this journey with me. This video matters to me. And a new journey in my life is beginning. It's a new chapter. It's a new season. And I like to take you all along with me. Almost like a companion. You can see what I did great. You can see what I did terribly. Almost like a visual diary. I am so excited for what the future holds for me. And I will try every day to make it as bright as possible. And boy, am I excited to see what the future holds for me. It matters to me because I want to do it. And if I want something, it's probably because I care about it. I mean, this can be the case for a lot of people. You care about something, it's because you probably want something to do with that thing, and that's what matters to you at the end of the day. So what is your drive? What makes you keep going? figure that out if you haven't already. What is it that you want? And why does that matter to you? I don't think the answer to this question has to be that deep. It's okay that not everything is about, existence or higher stakes. Sometimes the simplest answers can mean the most. Perhaps what makes something matter are the unique perspectives that we can put into them. For example, I met a lot of people who think that PA jobs are like below them. Some have a fair point. They've done their time. They did their best. They've been there. They given their time and they learned from it and they got to improve themselves. I've also met some people that think that it's just not something that they would do. They might think that they're just better than that. I've mostly done PA work since I graduated, and well, did college give me this misconception where I would be exactly where I would want to be the second I graduated? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I was kind of over my head thinking that I would be at this very top position. But did I curl up and cry about it? Hell no. The dream that I told you about, I cannot wait to reach there. I gotta earn it. I am gonna earn it. And if it means doing things that I necessarily didn't think I was gonna do, well, so be it. It's part of the journey. I get to learn from it. I get to learn at least one thing from it. I get to meet a lot of people. That was the best thing that these PA things have taught me so far. I got to meet a lot of really talented people and learning from how they do things and seeing how they accomplish what they want to accomplish is one of the best teachers out there. And mostly that's how I've been approaching like the PA stuff. It's, I'm helping around, I'm doing the crafties, I'm going on trips to help people get whatever they need. And this is, the written part of all things. This is what the job description of a PA is. But it is a great opportunity to learn and observe and examine how people do what. Let's say you want to be in the camera department. And it's beautiful. It's awesome. You get to do a lot of stuff. But if you don't know anything, you can't just be in the department. You can maybe shadow someone and maybe someone will get you under their wings and they will try to teach you things. But you have to still examine and learn. And for example, for me, the PA stuff that I've been doing so far has been a great opportunity to see these roles and departments and see how they've been handling all of these stuff, all of their stuff. If there's something that I learned in these past 2 months is that you gotta create your own opportunities. Just like networking, you gotta try to get the best out of it. But you can't just stay home, like some people's posts, and expect people to reach out to you and find you. If you do not exist out there, they can't find you. You gotta create these opportunities. You gotta get things out there. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm making this video in the first place, to make myself be out there. And someone might stumble upon this. They'd be like, oh my God, the lighting is kind of pretty cool. The suit is kind of pretty cool. It's like the things that not a lot of people would tend to pay attention to, but people in the industry might see something, and they might be like, hey, it's kind of cool actually. And that's how you create the opportunities. You gotta go to those meetups. You gotta go to those events. You gotta meet the people. You gotta win against that introverted self. And you see 3 people talk about something. Just go in there with your drink in your hand. Just go there. Don't even say anything. Just stand there. Someone's gonna shake your hand. If not, if they're talking about something boring, just go to the next group. Don't even think about it. No one's gonna remember it. They're gonna probably forget about it. And then once you actually make an impact afterwards, then they will remember you. What I'm trying to say is that work for it. Even when I was at school, I was going to these meetings in Dallas. I was going to these meetings. I met quite a few people, and I got to get these awesome opportunities just because I met these 2 guys in a Christmas party, and it was awesome. The opportunities that they've given me has literally been the starting spark of my journey in this whole filmmaking stuff. But if I were not to go to that meeting, if I were not to go to that event or whatever, if I were not to meet those people, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. But at the same time, I would also question myself, why is nothing happening to me? Because I wouldn't know the answer. Once you work for it, once you really want it, and once you actually realize that you're putting in the efforts, one day you will receive an email or a phone call or a text, anything. That will feel so special to you. It will matter. You worked for it. And some people might think, oh, it's just a text, it's just a call, whatever. It's just one gig that you have to grab crafty for people. It's just one gig that you have to, drive people around. You never know what that's going to start. And trust me, once you actually work for it and once you actually get the result, it will matter. It's going to be unique for you. You're going to feel excited and you're going to love it.